Is everything clearly visible? I just request every students to just let me know that is everything clearly visible? Can you hear me very well, everyone? Welcome you all to NTA UGC NET Paper 1 preparation, that is 2022 batch. This is a lecture on teaching aptitude where we have started MCQ preparation for teaching aptitude. I hope all the students who are live can hear me clearly. Everything is clear to everyone. So just one of you just let me know. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, fine. So we are Global Online has brought up UGC NTA NET Paper 1 new batch, which is scheduled from 3rd of April. Now here in this you have daily live lectures, you have notes on all the topics, you have keys with last 10 years question paper preparation, you have test series in the form of mock test, which will be covering more than 2500 MCQs on daily basis, that is on the mock test basis. All this you can download with the help of Global Online app also. We have a WhatsApp group, you can ping on the WhatsApp number in order to get in touch with the concerned person. Only a small alert that from 1st of April the fees will be 3000. So before that, if you want to avail the facility, you can get in touch with the given WhatsApp number and can definitely get into the enrollment of course. Now we are talking about this app also. I'll show you. I'll just sort out certain doubts in the chat box. Just a minute. So Global Online, this you can, with the help of Google Play Store, you can download the app. The app, I just gave a clarification that app looks like that. Okay, you can go to course 1. Every day we put evaluation test. So now when I'm talking about evaluation test, so evaluation test for today is teaching aptitude, that is TA002. This is the number of this is the code of today's evaluation test. Okay, so this all things are there clearly on the app, which you can see. Other things we are giving you definitely on the WhatsApp group. Now you know this unit very well, that total questions for this units were 5. Total number of marks allotted to this unit are 10. So each question carried 2 marks. At the same time, before we go ahead, I know many of you know the syllabus very well, but still we will take only 1 minute to quickly revise the syllabus. In teaching aptitude, we have the topic teaching, where we have seen concept, objectives and levels. In learners characteristics, we have seen characteristics of adolescent and adult, that is academic, social, emotional and cognitive characteristics, including individual difference. Then factors affecting teaching related to teacher, learner, support material, instruction facilities and learning environment. Methods, where we have seen teacher centered, learner centered, along with offline and online methods including Swayam, Swayamprabha and moves, where there we can see the questions on this. Teaching support system, that is traditional, modern and information and communication technology based. An evaluation system, where we have seen types of evaluation, choice based credit system, as well as computer based testing and innovations in evaluation system. Okay, Neelam, so many days lecture was not there because I was not taking the lecture. Lecture was taken by Zeba ma'am. Okay, I don't know, we get free classes for, yes, free classes, YouTube classes are free only, Deepa, for management. Okay, Annapurna Patil, I didn't attend classes 2 last class. Today's topic will be continued. No, the topics theory part is over, and Annapurna, we have started with MCQ, and whichever last 2 classes you have missed, the link is given in the description box for last 2 classes, so you can check it in the description box. Shakti, yes, I was not there only for 2 weeks where Zeba ma'am took the class. Otherwise from Jan my lectures are going regularly. Fine. So that said all, so we can start now for the session. So all the best to everyone. Questions will be reflected on the screen. Just ensure that you are marking your questions well, and at the same time you are ensuring that you are noting down your score, so that at the end we can know how many of them have performed in what way. Fine. So all the best. Let's start with question number 1. The teacher has been glorified by the phrase friend, philosopher and guide because. Now the options given are: teacher has to play all the vital roles in the context of society. He transits the high value of humanity to students. he is great reformer to the society, or sorry, of the society, and he is a great patriot. So from the given options, we have to see that which is the best answer which suits to the given question. So you can just ensure that you're putting the question number and answer number. Neelam, I think last time also you got the same problem. Once you just, once again just ensure that you are properly subscribing and the notification bell icon is pressed properly, because with you frequently these problems are coming. Raji, can you please send the link for theory classes? Yes, it is there. Raji SR, links of theory classes are there in the description box. I have written the title as theory classes. Okay. Hi, can please clear the doubts how do you provide classes? We provide classes on YouTube, and on Thursdays we provide classes on only for the subscribers. Okay, so otherwise the classes are all on YouTube. Only Thursdays classes are specially for the subscribers. Vikas, which paid classes you are talking about? That is all on app and WhatsApp. We are giving all the information on WhatsApp groups, including the files also. Okay, I am seeing the answers, so everyone will get time to answer. So I was just taking certain doubts. Still, if your doubts are not sorted out, you can please put it in the chat box. Okay. Now, yes, so there are some answers. Some students are still answering, but okay, fine. I hope it is clear with everyone. So let's see the answer, and let's see which option is correct. Okay, there are some wrong answers coming in, pouring in very, very fast. I don't know on what basis. Okay, let's see the answer. Now see, many of you has marked the answer as A, but the right answer is not A. The right option is B. Now how I will just help you out to understand. So let's understand the concept and then understand the answer. The question was, the teacher has been glorified. It means the teacher has been termed or has given the importance as a friend, okay, a philosopher, that is a deep thinker, and a guide, that is a coach or a mentor. Because now those who have given the answer as teacher plays all vital roles in the context of society. Okay, fine, no doubt, in the context of society. But what about students? We are talking about teacher, no? So teacher plays all the vital role in the context of society, but then when it comes to paying attention to the students, basically we want what? Teacher should play the role, or teacher is playing role with reference to what? With reference to the students and the classroom. So here, when we talk about the first option does not clarify anything about the classroom or the students. And if you see the option number B, he transmit the high value of humanities to students. So it is basically high values. Now values comes from what? Obviously values includes everything, and that values are transmitted. It means that they are transferred to the students in the form of humanity. So students get an overall lesson with the help of teacher in the classroom. So the right option here is option number B. Please ensure that you are reading the questions very correctly. Yesterday also the same thing happened. Little silly mistakes will make you in fix or will put you in the confusion. So when you are talking about this first option, he has to play all vital roles in the context of society. Why it is wrong? Because it is only highlighting society context. It is not indicating any context about classroom or students. And if you see the second topic, that is second option, he transmits the high value of humanity to the students, which is very, very important. Okay. Here also in third option, he is the greater reformer of the society. So no, it only highlights society. Patriotism and the question does not have any relation. So option number 1, option number 3 and 4 are wrong. Only the second option is right. Okay. Fees, Komal, fees for paper 1 is right now it is 2000 rupees. From 1st of April it will be 3000 for paper 1. And if you are taking paper 2 exclusively fees is 5000 now. From 1st of April it will be 7,000. So if you can enroll the course, but if you take paper 2 exclusively, you don't have to pay for paper 1. If you still have a doubt, I will take it at the end of the class without fail. Okay, so right now let's all the doubts related to courses I will take it at end. Vikas yours as well as Komal's yours. Okay, philosopher, I said philosopher, it means deep thinker. Shakti, philosopher, it means deep thinker. Fine. Okay, I hope everyone is clear with option number 1, answer number 1. Majority of you went wrong, but be careful now for the next question. So let's go to question number 2. Okay, sorry. Now see, question number 2, read the question very carefully. We had similar type of question yesterday, but this is not same. Similar type of question it was. Which of the following statement is correct? Syllabus is an annexure to the curriculum. Curriculum is same in all the educational institutions. Curriculum includes both formal and informal education. Curriculum does not include methods of evaluation. So read each and every option, and why it is right, why it is wrong, you should be aware of it. Then only it will be best way. This is only called the best way of learning, to evaluate each option and then coming to the right one. Tayaba Begum, these are not only previous year questions, they are mixed. I take some previous year questions and I take some practice questions. So they are a mixture of both. Okay, fine. We studied this concept very well yesterday. I hope you remember. Syllabus, okay, students are answering. I am seeing the answers also. At the same time, I am reading out the options also. Majority of you have answered rightly. Almost everyone has answered rightly. Yes, the right answer is option number 3. But how? Let me explain you that also. Which of the following statement is correct? Now see, syllabus is an annexure to the curriculum. Now what is annexure? An additional document. No, it is not an annexure. Okay, we have studied it very well. Deepa, be careful. Your Annapurna, I'm coming to every option. Just a minute. Okay, I'm explaining every option. So Deepa, just be careful. Syllabus is not annexure. Annexure is an additional document. It's not an additional document. Syllabus has its own importance in curriculum. Okay, so the first option is wrong. Now when we talk about curriculum is same in all the educational institutions, no, it is not same. It differs from as per the university, as per the board. Now curriculum includes both formal and informal education. Yes. Now Annapurna, yes. Now you asked me this question, informal education. Informal education, curriculum decides the entire, that is your co-curricular, extracurricular activities and curricular activities. So that is a part of your curriculum. Like for example, you know very well, we have physical education, we have value education, we have environmental education. Though they are, they are not to be taught only through theory ways. We have different ways of teaching those type of education, but they are the part of curriculum. So in that sense, informal education also is a part of your curriculum. Now for example, yesterday's lecture, we have seen forms of education. So informal education, the education which is given with the help of distance mode, the education which is given with the help of distance mode is a part of informal education. That is nothing but a part of curriculum. Okay, informal means yes, correspondence, yes, right. Yesterday, see, there are two ways, Sudharani. Yesterday, if you did that, it is connected to that also, and it is connected to your school, normal curriculum also. But in both the ways, your answer is right. Fine. So, and curriculum does not include methods of evaluation. Wrong. Curriculum includes method of evaluation. Annexure, it means an additional document, Shakti. So syllabus is not an additional document. It has its own importance in curriculum. If you remember this, I showed you yesterday also. That is, syllabus is a document. It's not an additional document. It is an whole document that contains the portion of the concepts which are covered in the subject. So syllabus is nothing but it is something which is dedicated to the subject, which is descriptive, which is based on the exam or board pattern, which is fixed normally for a year and which varies. Syllabus is same, but then the teaching methodology may vary from a teacher to teacher. Whereas curriculum is an overall content which is taught in the school, which is related to the course, which is prescriptive, which depends upon the school, college and institution, which lasts till the course is lasting, and which is same for all the teachers. So teacher has to follow the same curriculum, only the teaching varies from syllabus to, I meant to say from a teacher to teacher. Is it clear? Fine. Okay, so I'm moving towards question number 3. See, more and more doubts, it means you are giving yourself a more scope for learning, but at the same time you also put a concentration towards the question and towards the right answer. That is very, very important. Fine. Let's go to question number 3 now. In a lively classroom situation, there is likely to be what? Occasional roars of laughter, complete silence, frequent teacher-student dialogue, or loud discussion among students. Read the question very carefully. In a lively classroom situation. So this is the main topic. That is, if there is a lively classroom situation, what exactly it will look like? Whether it will look like an occasional roars of laughter, whether it will look like complete silence, whether it will look like frequent teacher-student dialogue, or it will be like a loud discussion among students. Okay, Shakti, I'll come to the explanation for that at the end now. We will just, because some students know, they have theory classes, though. At question number 2, I'll explain later, I said, okay, at the end. Okay, so yes, let's see now. Okay, many of the students have answered. So yes, when we talk about the lively classroom situation, obviously it is a frequent teacher student interaction, that is dialogue over here. So it's nothing but interaction. Okay, so rest of the options are not perfect for the given question. So basically, in a lively classroom, there will be never complete silence, loud discussion which is against the discipline, occasional rolls of laughter is again a sign of indiscipline. So basically it is nothing but frequent teacher student dialogue, that is nothing but interaction. Okay, so the question can be twisted, so you should know what terminology are used and how the question will be right. Fine, good, everyone did good for question number 3. So let's go for question number 4 now. Okay, for question number 4, for everyone, for maintaining an effective discipline in the class, the teacher should, okay, for maintaining, now remember very well what the question is talking about. I have told to give you a more importance to reading the question. For maintaining an effective discipline in the class, the teacher should allow the students what they like, deal with the students strictly, give the students some problem to solve, deal with them politely and firmly. Okay, Shakti, what it's not about changing the slides. I told you, because everyone, you are the only one who is having doubt. No, I'll take that question at the end. Don't worry, if I have said I'll take it at end, I'll take it. Okay, everyone, so everyone just concentrate on question number 4 now. Let's go for question number 4. Any doubts you please put in. If I mean to say, I'll at the end, without solving your doubts I won't end the class. Okay, so there are little bit confusion in 4th question. Some have answered C, some have answered D. We will see what is the right answer. Okay, once again I'm just reading the question for you. For maintaining an effective discipline in the class, the teacher should do what? The teacher should deal with the students politely and firmly. Now what does this indicates, and why the answer is not C, that I'll tell. So C, allow the students what they like, definitely not, because here there will be more of indiscipline. Fine. Deal with the students very strictly, no, it is not again a right option, because you do not, it can even, it can be in a negative way. So like, you need to tackle them. So dealing with them very strictly will also not solve your purpose. Give students some problem to solve, but then in case if they are not getting it, again they will create a nuisance. So in such case you have to deal with them, deal with the discipline politely, wherein you are maintaining your patience, your control, but in a firm way. So next time they should not attempt to do such things. Okay, there has to be discipline in the class. So in such situation, as a teacher, you have to be polite, at the same time you have to be firm. Is it clear? Okay, so those who have done it rightly, I hope those who have answered C understood why C is not a right option. Only option number D is right. Giving students some problem to solve is not going to solve the purpose. Fine. So let's go now to question number 5. Okay. Now question 5 talks about the essence of and Parth Deshmukh. D was the right answer, not C. And in case if you have confused, I hope your confusion is clear now. Fine. The essence of an effective classroom environment is what? The essence of an effective classroom environment is what? A variety of teaching aids, lively student-teacher interaction, pin drop silence, or strict discipline. See, there are some questions which looks like same, but just by some words they have been changed. So I have taken such sets also. Okay, fine. Hello Ashwini, how after long time? I was just missing for hardly I think 20 days or 2 weeks on an average. Not 20 days also, 2 weeks. Fine. Yes, very good. Students are answering. Om Prakash, just be careful. Read the question carefully. See what the question is talking about and what your answer. Just once check it. Okay. Now the question is the essence of an effective classroom. Effective. It means overall. So in that sense, it will be lively teacher-student interaction. See, if my question was like that, the essence of effective teaching or making teaching interesting, then the answer would be variety of teaching aids, because teaching aids makes the class interesting. But my question was not that. My question was the essence of an effective classroom environment. It means overall. So in that sense, what is the right option? That is lively teacher-student interaction is the one which makes a classroom effective. Is it clear? Okay, fine. Those who have answered it, any wrong answer in case answer A, I hope you got it very well. Teaching aid also will come, but in that case the question will be different. Kavita, yes. Ashwini, same here after a long time. So now let's go to question number 6 carefully. Don't jump. You know the answer, but still read the entire question. This is your first good sign of attempting towards your dream. That is cracking your NET examination. Which of the following are the levels of teaching? So they have given the options: andragogical, memory level, reflective level, pedagogical, understanding, and they have given the codes. So you have to tell me which is the right code. Okay. See, all those students who are new to the class, who are meeting me after the long time, let me tell you one thing. All the theory lectures for the new batch 2022 I have started and completed from Jan. From Jan 2022 I did everything in detail. In the description box the lecture links are given. Now I have started with my MCQ, because now MCQs will be more. Theory everything is covered. Okay. Okay, fine. So yes, we have started getting answer. Manoharan, just be careful. The codes are given downstairs. You have to just pick up from that codes. Okay. Students are doing little bit of mistakes. Just be careful. Look properly and then answer the question. Fine. Yes. The right option is, see, this you should not forget. I have given you an exact, I told you this is a part of your syllabus only. So you can't afford to forget it. So memory level, reflective level, understanding level. Now don't worry about sequence. They have given the sequence like that. So whatever they have given, we have to tick it. Okay. So memory level, reflective level, understanding level are the 3 levels. We have done this yesterday also, but today also very quick revision we will do. So memory level is that level which enters into rote memorization, which is thought list, which is at lower classes and which is teacher centered. Understanding level is that level which helps in mastering of the subjects, that is the content, which is thoughtful, which is at middle level, middle classes, and which is also teacher centered to some extent. Reflective level is the one which encourages research skills, which is highly thoughtful, which is for higher classes, but it is learner centered. We have been doing this, since long. I mean to say, in the theory also we did it in detail. Every MCQ I'm taking this again and again so that it remembers you very well, because in one of the cycle previous year question paper someone was asking me this was the question they formed: which level is memory level is thoughtless, thoughtful, highly thoughtful, or most thoughtful. So the question was made on this point in 2019 cycle 2019 cycle. So anything can come. So if I'm bringing, like for example, when the slide comes, no, you should not ignore that this I'm repeating. There is a reason to repeat because it gets sharpened in your mind. Fine. Okay, so as we know, right answer was what? Right answer was memory, understanding, and reflective. But apart from there were different options. We will just look at these options also, that is pedagogy, andragogy, and utagogy. You have this also in your syllabus. Okay, we have done this theories of learning also. So when I talk about pedagogy, that is the one which is led by the teacher. It is designed by the teacher. It is the receptive mode between the teacher and the student. When I say andragogy, that is, adult learners, you can say, okay, which is self-directed, which is objective based, which is instructed guided. When I say utagogy, it is completely self-determined, problem solving, and self-adjusting. We have questions on this also, but after maybe not today, tomorrow or day after tomorrow MCQ, we have questions based on this also. So you should know pedagogy, andragogy, and utagogy are nothing but theories of teaching. You can say teaching learning. Fine. Now, question number 7. Yes, I am going to continue classes in upcoming years also. I am there. I am not going anywhere unless and until you don't want to see me. Otherwise, I am there here only. Okay, Pushpa, good evening. Seeing you after a long time. Now, yes, question number 7. Which of the following domain is related with physical and technical skills? Which of the following domain is related with physical and technical skills? So, this is your important part of the question. We are going to see domains. We have done it in our theory class, but we are going to revise it now also. So whether it is psychomotor domain, whether it is cognitive domain, whether it is learning domain, or whether it is affective domain. So before that, you should know there are how many domains. And the question is related to physical and technical skills. Annapurna, this is going to continue in the next week also. Teaching aptitude MCQs are going to continue next week. On an average, 200 MCQs I have to cover. Okay, 200 to 250. So I will need next whole week. Okay, very good. Students have started answering yes. When it comes to physical and technical domains, it is psychomotor. Okay, now anyone who is little bit unaware of this topic, let me take you to the topic. So we have basically 3 domains, that is cognitive domains, which is related to intellectual power, that is mind. Now for another 5-10 minutes, just be completely focused, because I have not only shown this diagram, how every level works out or domain works out. I am going to take that in detail also. So let's go in detail. So another 10 minutes, I just want everyone just to have a look over here carefully. So cognitive domain, affective domain, and psychomotor domain. So cognitive domain is related to intellectual level. Affective domain is related to your emotions and feelings. Psychomotor domain is related to your kinesthetics form, that is your physical and technical form, which we got in the question. Now, in examination, what type of questions come? First of all, they are now giving you the sequence of domains. So they will just disturb this sequence of domains and tell you to put it in a proper sequence. Okay, top to bottom or bottom to top. So you should know them very well. But what they stand for, that also we should know very well. So we will discuss these domains little bit in detail. If any student is not aware, can learn it now. Any student who has forgotten can revise it now. Okay, so let's go with cognitive domain. So we will start with what? We will start to bottom to top. So when I talk about cognitive domain, that is remembering. So in this, what is done? Recalling previous learned information. So here recalling. Even in Match the Following, they will give you such sequence and they will give you one key term. So you should be able to match them. So remembering basically means recalling. Understanding, it means comprehending the meaning, state a problem in one's word, that is understanding. That understanding, it means to comprehend, okay, to make the comprehensive thing and understand in your own term. Applying, that is using a new concept, to use a concept in new situation, that is application. Okay, application is important. Yesterday in one of the question I have shown this application also. Applies what was learned in the classroom into the situation in the workplace. So application is basically applying the knowledge. Analyzing, it means separating the concepts into the component part so that it can be understood, okay, breaking down, you can say. Evaluating, it means making judgment. And creating, it means to build a pattern of elements in order to form a new structure or new meaning. And this comes under what? It comes under cognitive. So in the match the following, they can give you any term and they can tell you to relate with the domain. So you should know that these are the subdomains and how they are related to cognitive. When it comes to affective, so receiving, okay, that is awareness, willingness to hear, selected attention. So this is related to what? Emotions and feelings. So first, in order to receive, make sure that you are aware about your pupil, I mean to say students, what type of students they are, what type of emotion bonding you can create or feelings you can create in order to make the concept clear. So the teacher should be aware of this very well. If, like for example, responding, now see, this also becomes a challenge for a teacher. If a teacher is, asking the question, students are not, not attentive, I can say, they are not active in the participation. So in order to make them speak, teacher should use this responding, a domain very, very clearly. So teacher should know how the active participation can be brought from the students. Valuing, it means worth, okay. Your worth of a time, worth of a classroom should be learned by the learners. Organizing, that is, it organizes values and priority by resolving the conflicts, if any, okay. Internalizing the values, it means characterization, which has, it is actually the behavior, which characteristics of a learner. It means it should be pervasive, equal for everyone, consistent, predictable, and controlling the behavior, which should be taught in the classroom, but with a proper mixture of emotions and feelings. So no one should the person should not feel underrated or overrated. Deepa, I just saw your this message, but let me just complete this part. I'll read it. I didn't read it at all, okay. And the last one is psychomotor domain. So when we talk about psychomotor domain, imitation, that is observing, okay, a pattern. We always tell, what students, the child learns what has been seen by teachers and parents, that is in the family and school. So imitation, what you're imitating in the front of kids or the students, is very, very important. Manipulation, being able to perform certain actions by memory or by following the instructions. Precision, that is refining, becoming more exact, or you can say polishing a skill or performing a skill in order to be precise. Articulation, coordinating and adapting a series of action to achieve harmony and internal consistency. And naturalization, it means mastering you can say a level of performance until it becomes natural, okay. It should not look like an artificial. You don't have to, if you want to talk about something, it should come naturally rather than seem like it was rote learned. Now, all those students who are listening, I told you very carefully that listen to this explanation. See, as I said that in this particular topic, whatever till date, whatever I have seen was the domains. How the domains, the question which I gave you right now before this, how, and this sequences. But till date, internally they have not put any questions, but you can't believe they can come with any type of match the following. So you should be at least be able to remember them, that what these subdomains talk about. And that's the reason I have taken efforts and quickly I have made clear every domain, whether it is cognitive, whether it is affective, or whether it is psychomotor domain. Fine. No, syllabus, which book you are referring, Deepa? Because syllabus is, even I know the books, even I was referring, I have seen it, but it is not right. Annexure, if you know a bit of annexure, like annexure is nothing but a type of, in research, if you remember, we use a questionnaire, or if you use an interview, we add that to a last part of your research report, that is annexure. But syllabus is not an annexure, it is an whole document itself, it is not any additional document. Okay, fine. Deepa, if you can give me the book name, I'll just clarify, because one of the book I also read, it was wrong on that, then I clarified it, and that's the reason I came up with clarification very well. Kinesthetic, it means which is physical, body movements, Shakti. Okay, so now let's go to question number 8. Question number 8 is also similar to this topic, but in different way. So the question number 8 talks about which of the following domains is related with intellectual skills. Okay, so psychomotor domain, cognitive domain, learning domain, or affective domain. Yes, they are part of Bloom's taxonomy. In Bloom's taxonomy, little bit of additional is also given, which I have taught in constructivism in theory class also, Pushpa. Little bit of extra things I have taken there also. Okay, but yes, they are part of Bloom's taxonomy. Yes, which of the following domains is related to intellectual level? Now you have to tell me for question number 8. Question is not same, it is related little bit different. Okay, so you should know now intellectual domain or intellectual skills is used for which domain. Okay, good, it is going good. Others, come on, little bit speed up. So yes, the answer is right, is intellectual is nothing but cognitive domain. Very good. Okay, now let's come to question number 9. Now what is question number 9? There is a shift in teaching paradigm from. Now paradigm is nothing but a pattern. The meaning of term paradigm is nothing but pattern. So they are telling that there is a shift in teaching as we compare to the teaching which has happened decades back and teaching which has happened now. There is a shift. So you have to tell that what is the shift from? Teacher centered to group centered, learner centered to group centered, learner centered to teacher centered, or teacher centered to learner centered. So just read it carefully. No, there are only 3 domains: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Okay, Tayaba Begum, that in the question, that is just to confuse you. There is no such learning domain. Fine, that is just confusion which is created. 9th, there are mixed answers coming. Read the questions very carefully, everyone. Some students are right, but some are a bit confused. There is a shift in teaching paradigm. Paradigm meaning, I said very clearly, that is pattern. So shift from what to what it was earlier and what it is now. That is the meaning of the question. Some are going little bit wrong. I will again tell the meaning of the question. There is a shift in teaching pattern. First teaching pattern was what, and now the teaching pattern is what. You have to tell that. Okay, so the right answer here is very easy. Teacher centered to learner centered. See, now if we go from memory, and even if you go for reflective level, okay, earlier the teaching was what? It was teacher centered, but as we move on ahead, it comes to reflective level, that is learner centered. I don't know why some students gave answer as C and B. Okay, in Gupta, that is I know the specially book for the question paper. Even I have referred that. There are a lot of silly mistakes in that book also. I'm not saying the name of publications. It's everyone's self-esteem. But there are mistakes, Deepa. So be careful when you are referring. Whenever you feel a doubt, you just have to take little bit, just Google it out. Okay. So you will be able to see. And always do that, because none of the books are 100% error free. Fine. So yes, I hope it is clear, 9th one. I am moving ahead now, and doubt is also clear, 9th, what will be the right answer. Fine. Now yes, see over here. Now here we have done this in theory, but still teacher centered and learner centered method. So teacher centered methods were conventional. The teachers were active, learners were passive. There was less flexibility. There was no group activities. It was one way in the form of lecture, team teaching, or PPTs, etc. Okay, but now the pattern has changed. We came into the modern form of teaching. Focus is more or equally on students as well as teacher. Learners have become active. There is greater flexibility. there is group activities which are encouraged, there is multiple channel of flow of communication in the form of tutorial, assignment, project work, case studies. So nowadays these are the pattern of teaching which we build into, and they are more of learner center. Fine. Okay. So now coming to question number 10th, everyone. Now, by which of the following methods the true evaluation of the student is possible? It's actually, this question is from evaluation only, but very simple question they have given. Okay. By which of the following methods the true evaluation of the student is possible? Evaluation at the end of the course, evaluation twice in a year, continuous evaluation, or formative evaluation. So which of the, see, this is a very general question. Don't get bit confused and answer. Be careful. Neelam, there are totally 20 questions, but 17 questions are taken in the class and 3 questions are uploaded as an evaluation test on the app. So you can go there and answer those 3 questions for your own practice. Okay. Not sure about this question. Okay, I'll come to the answer. Yes, I'm just waiting for everyone to answer. Okay. Now, if you read the question, I gave you a little bit of hint also. If you read the question, that is, the question is basically talking about what? The question is talking about true evaluation, okay, in the form of what? In the form of students, for the students, evaluation of the students is possible. So here, you can see the right answer is continuous evaluation. Okay. Now, the students may be having, like, for example, some students even answered that it is, formative evaluation. But if you read the question, you can see, yes. Now, I'm explaining that only, Pushpa. Many students answer D also and many students answer C also. So now the question is what? Let me explain. In case if you still have doubt, you can come back to me. Now here it is. By which of the following methods the true evaluation of the student is possible? So in doubt, in short, it is actually what? It is what? A continuous evaluation. When you do a continuous evaluation, then only you try to come out with, a student's true evaluation. But we have learned another method also, that is which it is given. I have just brought. Okay. Now it is given as what? As per your syllabus, there are 2 methods, formative evaluation and summative evaluation. So formative evaluation is the one which helps the students to learn and practice. Okay. Summative evaluation is the one which helps the students to assess the performance at the end of the instructional period. Okay. Now in this question, if you see the question, here they had asked you in general true evaluation. They didn't specify that which of the following method of the course for a particular student to evaluate is best. So if it is related to course, if they highlight the word course, or if they highlight the word, like for example, throughout the course, so then you can say it is formative evaluation. But a normal true evaluation which comes only with the help of continuous evaluation. So the small words also can, put you in fix, and these are done purposely by NTA. So in case now if the challenge is given and they are giving you, if you give a right way of, tackling the question, it is accepted, but it is not that easy. But you remember, they can put you in any form. So please remember one thing, that you are supposed to read between the line. So formative evaluation, when it is throughout the course. So throughout the course, if you want to make, or if you want to evaluate the child, you can go with formative, and at the end of the course you take summative test. But in our question, it was clearly written true evaluation. Is it clear? Now, even formative evaluation, it helps to identify the gap and improve learning. So here one word, improve learning, could be in the part of question when it comes to formative evaluation. Collective evidence of total skill students' knowledge, skills and proficiency will help you to give what? Summative evaluation. How? The approaches that supports specific need of the students. and here it is just the exit learning product or cumulative assessment, that is method of assessment. Is it clear? Okay, still in case if there is any doubt, okay, I have one more slide for you just to make it very clear. Now see, formative evaluation is the evaluation or assessment which is done during a learning activity. Okay, it means that the child is into the learning stage, and definitely you should know the evaluation of a child on regular basis. So you enter into what? You enter into formative evaluation. Now when we talk about summative evaluation, which is taken at the end, when the at the end of the semester you can say, or at the end of the academic session. The aim of formative evaluation is to monitor students' learning, and the aim of the summative evaluation is to evaluate the student learning. Formative evaluation provides students with feedback, okay, with feedback, exactly what went wrong or what not. And summative evaluation, they yield a specific course or a result in which student was learning, how the student has done. Many occur several times during it may occur, formative evaluation occurs several times, there is no limit. But summative evaluation occurs only limited time as per the course or the curriculum. Formative assessment can use a wide range of question formats in any form, puzzle, quiz, MCQs. Here they are limited number of question format, basically subjective. Okay, so if I give you a live example, if you are making a soup, okay, when the soup is being tested by the chef, it is a formative evaluation, but when it comes in the front of guest, it becomes a summative evaluation. Okay, fine. Is it clear? I have seen some messages. Just a minute. Deepa, your messages. MCQ series in paper 2 also. Okay, fine. Okay, Deepa, I know, because I myself know. I am really sorry for this. Today only I saw very less management videos have came, but April is the full month which I am going to dedicate for the management topic. HRM, OB and management I have completed. OB some 2-3 topics are left. So don't worry, that will also be there. MCQ series also will be there. So will not let you down. April, the full month is dedicated for that. The rest of the assignments are done now. So this will surely come. Okay. Shakti, now what is your doubt? Formative is done during the test and summative is done. Yes, that is right. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with the question. Everyone is clear. There is 101% question on formative and summative. Definitely it comes. In every cycle it is seen. But it is twisted in the worst way. So you should be clear with the concepts. Fine. Now let's go to the next question. 10 questions, one set we have completed. So now 20 marks test we have done. Another 14 marks we are yet to go. So let's buck up now. Okay. Question number 11. Suppose the students want to share his problem with his teacher and visit the teacher house for the purpose. The teacher should. Now this is one of the previous year question. Contact the student parents and solve his problem. Suggest him that he should never visit his house. Suggest him to meet the principal and solve the problem. Extend reasonable help and boost his morale. So Revti, I do not take computer science class. Computer science class is taken by Ankita ma'am. So those classes are recorded on the channel. You can just, it comes on daily basis, so you can refer that. Okay. Yes, everyone, question number 11. Yes, I kept students waiting, but very good. Yes, students have started answering. This is previous year question paper. Okay. Fine. Good, going good, very good everyone. So in such case, see, I told you that it depends, no doubt the student to student the case depends, but yes, teachers should at initial stage, teachers should extend the moral support and boost the morale of the student, that is confidence of the student, and ensure that the student is in the safe hands. Fine, very good. So 11th question was very easy and it is one of the previous year question. Okay, now question number 12, I am going towards question number 12 now. For a teacher, which of the following methods would be correct for writing on Blackboard? Very, very important. Writing fast and as clear as possible. Writing the matter first and then asking the students to read it. Asking a question to student and then writing the answer as stated by them. or writing the points, important points as clearly as possible. Now see, very clear the question is. Do not just focus on the question. For a teacher, what is the correct writing method on a blackboard? Now we are all teachers, so we know very well. In case anyone of have done B.Ed, should answer this question 101% correctly. So what are the correct method of using the blackboard? Okay. Very good. Yes. So teacher should definitely not write fast. This becomes negative. Writing the matter first and then asking to students, no, because you will be wasting time. Asking a question to student and then writing, this also will kill the time. It will consume the time. So writing the important points as clearly as possible, that is the best method when it comes to using the blackboard. Okay, very good. 11th and 12th, good. I mean to say everyone has got it correctly. So let's move to question number 13 now. Question number 13, a teacher can be successful if she or he helps students in becoming better citizens, impart subject knowledge to students, prepare students to pass the examination, present the subject matter in a well organized manner. Now this question again will put you in fix. So just answer it very correctly. Read it very properly and then answer. Read the question very properly and then answer. It will give you confusion definitely, but I just want you to put all your alertness in this question and then answer the question. 13th, okay. Please read the question. What's wrong with the students? 13th question, read the question very correctly. Okay, we have done this right now. We did in the today's lecture only. Okay, in taxonomy, Bloom's taxonomy, domains, we did this part. There was one topic. Okay, now see, the right answer is actually option number D. Now all those who gave me option number, help students in becoming better citizen, that is overall development. But obviously we are talking about teacher, no? I mean to say, wherein we are more concerned about the subject knowledge also. Now those who have said answer B is right answer, impart subject knowledge to the students, yes, very well. But that knowledge, if I like, for example, if I am teaching you numbers, very easy topic I am taking. If I am teaching you numbers 1 to 10 and you are the preschool students, I can't take directly you to at 10 and then I can teach you reverse order or in between orders. No, you do not know the concept. So it is very important that teacher should present the subject matter importantly, but in an organized manner. Like for example, what should be the introduction part, what should be the main concept, how to put a conclusion to a topic, how to summarize a topic. Then only the value of teacher will be more, or that teacher will be called as successful teacher. Why not option A? Okay, see, when we are talking about option number A, it tells that help students in becoming a better citizen. Okay, but we have known that teachers play an important role in modification of a complete behavior. We are not sending the students to schools to become a better citizen. We have learned yesterday itself, learning does not give maturity. Remember that very well. We have did it. So it is very, very important that we have to ensure that teacher presents the subject knowledge. Yes. So answer B is also right. But against answer B option, we have C, in organized manner. So that is very, very important. Okay. Okay. Naughty students are also there who are checking on each other. Okay. Fine. No, all the students are obedient. No one is cheating. Very faithful and honest. Okay. Fine. So is it clear? Answer is clear. Jokes apart, answer is clear with everyone. And I hope everyone got the options why it is not A and B and why it is D. Fine. Shall I move ahead? I'm moving ahead to question number 14 now. Dynamic approach of teaching. What is called as dynamic approach of teaching? Okay. Teaching should be forceful and effective. Teachers should be energetic and dynamic. The topics of teaching should not be static but dynamic. the student should be required to learn through activities. So in the given option, what is called as the dynamic approach? Please remember, do not only focus the word dynamic. Focus the word dynamic approach. What it is dynamic approach? What is called as dynamic approach? Read carefully the options and answer. More 3 to go, more 3 questions to go after this. Okay. Yes, you have to think like teacher centered. Actually, teacher centered, it means teacher centered, but in that also, as per the modern students, I mean to say the current contemporary students, how do you go? Little confusion is there. All the options I am getting A, B, C, D. Okay. Why option A has came? See, elimination, go with elimination over here. Forceful is not a right answer. This is, some options you can easily eliminate. Those are giving me some options, no? You have not read the options carefully. Okay, I'll help you understand, Shreya. Wait a minute, okay? See, the right answer for this question will be, that is option number D. Now I'll tell you why, okay? Now see, what is the concept over here? Dynamic approach. Now dynamism, it means what? Bringing a change in your strategy of teaching. Dynamism, it is nothing but bringing a change in your strategy of teaching. But you can't be forceful, no doubt. I mean to say, this option should never come. Option number A. How can you teach someone at a gunpoint? You can't. You can't even teach a student at any threat. So forceful is not an option. Teachers should be energetic and dynamic. Very good. Yes, it's correct. But what if the teacher does not have, the teaching concept clear? So that there is no energy, or there is no importance of teachers' energy and dynamism. So this also option goes, because this is talking about teacher's personality. We are not seeing about teacher personality. Then the topic of teaching should not be static but dynamic. See, it's not true. There are so many topics in our curriculum, in our subjects, which are very dry. So we can't change the curriculum or syllabus. So what should be more important, or what will be called as dynamic approach? The student should learn through activity. So now let teacher take any topic, let teacher take any concept, let the concept be dry or something, or let the teacher be energetic. Unless and until you do not put your students into students into actual learning, they will not learn. So students should learn through activities. That is called as dynamism. Is it clear? So please remember, option A, option B does not suit at all. Option C, every topic is definitely cannot be dynamic. So the best answer comes as option D. But with information I have told you, it's not that all three are wrong, so D is right. Is it clear? Ashwini and Shreya, did you get the questions now? Okay, fine. So let's go to question number 15. For an efficient and durable learning, learner should have what? See, efficiency and durability. See, there are two things which are there, efficiency and durability. So learner should have ability to learn only, requisite level of motivation only, opportunities to learn only, desired level of ability and motivation. This is one of the straight answer, but still let me see how do you do it. Okay, 15th question. For an efficient and durable learning, learners should have what? Okay, Pushpa has already started answering. Good. Pushpa, 15th, no, it is. Okay. Yes. The question is very clear and everyone is doing good. Great. Okay. So yes, in order to bring efficiency and durability, a learner should have both. That is a level of ability, competency you can say, capability you can say, as well as motivation. Very good. I hope it is very clear, because in all the three options, only one option was given. Only the option number D said that abilities also should be there and motivation should also be there. Fine. Requisite, it means which is required. Okay. A prerequisition, which we call, which is a must. In easiest language, which is must. Okay. Fine. Now let's go to question number 16, everyone. Question number 16. The best method of teaching is. The best method of teaching is to impart information, to ask students to read books, suggest good reference material, initiate a discussion and participate in it. Best teaching method by the teacher. Which of the following? It talks about only imparting information, to ask students to read books, to suggest good reference material, to initiate a discussion and participate in it. So what will be the best teaching method? 16th, okay. Okay, yes. Very good. Yes. So when we talk about the best teaching method, so here the teacher should not only initiate a discussion, because you know very well in discussion you can see maximum students participating, and teacher should also participate. So it's like, you know, ensure that teacher is participating and the students are to participating, because this is one of the mostly like method wherein students become more interactive. Good. Yes. Okay. Now question number 17. The Blackboard can be utilized best by a teacher for what? For putting the matter of teaching in black and white, making the students attentive, writing the important and notable points, or highlighting the teacher himself. Same pattern of question, but in a different way it is given. Question number 17, we did same pattern of question earlier, but see how it is given in different way. The Blackboard can be utilized best by a teacher for what? Question number 17 we are into. Okay, the Blackboard method can be utilized by a teacher for what? Very good. So now please, everyone, please keep a note. You know, I'm purposely bringing the set of questions in two different way, just to give you an idea that, see, in both the questions, how the questions were twisted, the options were twisted. Okay. Very good. So yes, the right answer is to write important and notable points. Good. Very good. So as I said, we have done 17 questions here. On the app, there are 3 questions, that is TA002 is the test name. You can just go and attempt the test. You can learn through all these ways. I know it will not take more time. It will not take more than 3 minutes. Okay. And now today's score, you can Shelly, we have blocked the account, so we do not get that messages. Yesterday itself, yesterday also that messages were there, but that account is blocked. I'll see to it once again today after the class. Okay, I'll see to it. Fine. Because in my thing, my notification I do not get, because that account is blocked. So personally, you people can please block the same. Fine. Yes. Now question number 4. I'm waiting for the score today. Om Prakash, good. Mohammed, good. Great. Jayashri also good. Now for paper 2, anyone is needing help for paper 2, so on app also we have paper 2. You can download the app. Okay, you can go and check the management course. So this is how the management course looks like. Okay, the fees is, right now the fees, as I said, is 5,000, and on 1st of April the fees will be 7,000. So you can get in touch with the concerned person for any updates. WhatsApp number is already given to you. Okay, Shakti, yes, I am going to your question only. Just a minute. Question number 4 it was, if I am not wrong. It's not circular question, it is curriculum question, if I am not wrong. Correct? You are talking about curriculum question only, no? Question number 4 or 6? No, 4 it was. Yes, Shakti. Which question? 4 it was, no? For maintaining an effective discipline in the classroom. Or 6 it was. No, you said it was 4. Okay, I'm just taking the questions. Can you tell me which question exactly you wanted? Shakti, I'm waiting for your reply. Then what was the question number? This one, 2-1. Question number 2. Yes, Shakti. Was it question number 2? Yes. So which of the following statement is correct? That is, curriculum is both formal and informal education. That was the question, which can be given offline, online, I mean to say, which can be given in regular mode also as well as distance mode also. That was the answer. So here what you had doubt? Oh, Swaraj Mani Lakshmi. Good. So at least you understood what is the pattern. So Monday you can join at 9 p.m. on time. So it will help you to learn. Shakti, is it clear now for you? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Thank you everyone. And see you on Monday everyone. Monday sharp at 9 with our next set of questions for teaching aptitude. Okay. Yes. Thank you everyone. Have a great weekend everyone. Thank you.